31 Studio was established 20 years ago by my father Paul, and together with him and another associate, Dominic Bird, we make platinum prints, which is a very traditional process working with historical archives through to contemporary photographers and artists. Platinum printing was first developed in the 1870s. It's a beautiful process that actually uses the metal of platinum. You have to make a negative the same size as the image you're making. It's called a contact process, and you use ultraviolet light to expose the sensitized paper to create your image. Platinum printing is beautiful for two main reasons. The first is totally inert. It will last indefinitely. And the second is for its aesthetic purposes. And in the 1880s, when it was really brought into use, everybody thrived to try to use this process. Unfortunately, it became very prohibited in its expense, so it waned a little bit in its use in the start of the 20th century. But it's had a resurgence of use, and people have appreciated the tonal values you can achieve with platinum and the fact it will last indefinitely. Periodically, we love doing exhibitions from the studio's archive. We have such a wide range of images, from the historical through to the contemporary. It's a way of us giving something back by actually trying to get the work out and seen in its wide variety of images. What's been very exciting this year is that we've been working with a young artist who's helped with the curating of the exhibition to select some of the work, because we're spoilt for choice with a lot of the images, so it's great to have somebody else's input into helping with the selection of the images.
È la prima volta che mi associo a qualcun altro nella cura di una mostra, e questa occasione mi ha permesso di conoscere molti artisti anglosassoni che conoscevo purtroppo male, e soprattutto mi ha permesso di offrire il mio sguardo e la cultura fotografica che è quella dell'Europa continentale, abbinandola alla visione del 31 Studio.
We're very fortunate for working with some very eminent artists and photographers, historically important, and people who are coming through contemporary who are very important. Historically, we have the great Frederick Evans, who was one of the most eminent people to work with the platinum medium, Alvin Langdon Coburn. They were all from the start of the 20th century, right the way through to Terry O'Neill in the 60s and 70s, who documented a wide range of people and Hollywood stars. Great fun, the images. And through to contemporary with Simon Starling, Becky Beasley and Stefan Graf, very interesting artists who have looked at the platinum as being a medium that they would love to see their work pushed into and processed and worked and developed in.
Una delle esperienze più belle della cura di questa mostra è stato per me quando ho potuto visionare gli archivi di alcuni di questi artisti. Per esempio, nel caso di Lee Miller ho avuto accesso ai negativi originali e abbiamo potuto, insieme a Paul Caffell, visionare e scegliere insieme delle immagini inedite, come per esempio swimsuit, questi costumi da bagno.
What we often find very beautiful is when artists or photographers, they come down to the studio and they work with us. They come into the darkroom and they experience the process. And often we learn from them far more than what they realise. For example, with Peter Daisley, he was so keen to try to capture that solarisation that when he came down, we had to really push the process hard and achieve the work which we were doing, which had never happened before with anybody else's work that we've made.